Okay, folks, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the interruption there. We're going to start this match now. It'll be Damian ALISHAN versus Ulysses RUIZ. Ulysses RUIZ. I've never had the chance to meet him. I don't think I've seen him play at a tournament here. What's that? So, good luck to both players. And let's just see how this pans out. Damian ALISHAN, he's been coming to Hard Times probably since forever as well. It's a race to 2 from the winner's side. Once again, you guys are watching the Hard Times. First Saturday, One Pocket, December 2018. This is Daniel Bush. You're watching POVPOOL at POVPOOL on YouTube. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and you'll be notified whenever we go live. We're also going to be streaming here tomorrow all day, the Hard Times 9-ball. And, you know, I might as well just thank Jam Up Apparel right now. Jam Up Apparel is one of our sponsors, and that is Damian ALISHAN, co-owner of Jam Up Apparel. So I want to remind you guys to check out jamupapparel.com and find out how to get 15% off your first order. Here we go. Looked like a sacrifice on the first ball there. Smart shot. Sometimes it's smart to sacrifice a ball instead of trying to take it out. Damian's taking this long bank on the 1. He might be playing it to try to click off the 14. Left Ruiz a little teaser here. Never seen this guy play before, so I have no idea what he plays like, how well he plays. But he was a little overextended on that shot. And he hit it a little thick, but I think he ended up okay, actually. Damian, the only thing he's looking at right now really is that possible bank on the 8-ball, but I'm not sure if he can catch enough of it. He may just try to bank it into the 1. Let's see what he does. Look at this solid bridge he's got. It clipped into the 14. Well, that's not the kind of thing you want to do against Damian. No siree. But, you know, we're all students of the game, and hopefully, you know, Ulysses will learn from his mistakes. And hopefully Damian will be the teacher. Good teacher to have. He's a solid player. He's been an action player for years. Now he's gotten into the billiard apparel, sportswear sort of trade with another partner of his, who's also named Damian. But Damian still likes to play, and he still gets into action too. And another scratch. Damian might shoot this 3-railer on the 2, but it's so difficult for him to reach. He's really going to have to stretch. So it might be worth just passing it. He's trying to figure out a way to get some strength to his hole. And I would imagine, yeah, he's going to bridge, and he's going to play this 3-railer. He'll leave his cue ball somewhere up there. And will it go? Will it go off the 7? Nope. But he got a little stronger to his hole. Only thing is his cue ball now came down table. I would have thought he would have left it up table. By the way, guys, I want to give a shout out to Billy Roach. Billy Roach, thank you for all of your support over the years. One of our biggest fans, Billy Roach from Conroe, Texas. I want to thank you for all of our time on the phone and all of your support over the years. It's been great. Consider you a friend. Behind the back. Damian's looking good. He'll probably play up for the 11 next. It's a good shot. Break out the 6. Bank the 6 in for the win, but it's not without some risk. Not enough spin, or maybe just hit it too flat. He's left Ulysses a long shot. Woo! Sells out. And that's going to do it for this game. First game to Damian. Hey, Brooke.
Hi.
What's happening?
Can I come over here and get the bird's eye view?
Yeah. You want to sweat this? You want to put the mic on?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, right. There you go.
I always like to talk bad about Damian. He knows that. Hello out there and stream there. Am I? Oh, there I go.
Hello.
Hello, this is Brooke. How's everybody doing out there?
Got our chat room right here. Brooke Thomason.
Yeah. Came to celebrate the 30 years.
I know, isn't it crazy?
Was a part of it for a very long time.
Yeah, yeah. For those who don't know, Brooke Thomason is...
People don't know me, Daniel? I'm just kidding.
For those who don't know. Like Up Yours 69. Brooke and her dad, Ken, used to own this place.
That is correct.
Until they sold it 8 years ago to Eddie Aregwin.
11 years, Daniel.
Is it 11? God, I'm getting old.
We sold the room in 2007. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But we were the first people to do the one pocket, so
yeah,
you're welcome.
Yeah. The one pocket tournament is 20-something years old then, right?
I think I thought we started it in 2000.
Okay, almost.
Catfish
almost
was saying 98 or 97,
Ah.
but I thought it was 2000.
Wow.
We did what we started in the beginning was we had a round robin of events on the Saturday before the big tournament on the first Sunday.
Okay.
We had 8-ball, one pocket, banks, and I think we had a short race 9-ball. And then none of the others took off, so we just kept it at one pocket. Because, well, that's Dad's favorite game, so.
And your dad's good. He's not playing today, though, is he?
He's not. He's recovering from the flu, so he's not up to,
Oh,
to an
no.
all-day event. But he did come down to sweat it.
To sweat and support and hang out. That's great.
Yeah, I tagged you in the picture. It's Dad, and then all the pool tables behind him.
Oh, okay.
So, do we know who the gentleman that Damian is playing?
No, I was just telling the audience I've never seen. His name is Ulysses RUIZ, and I don't know what city he plays out of. But it's funny, you know, I get a lot of people that come up to me and they say that, you know, the streaming really promotes the room. They're like, oh, I didn't know about this place until I saw your stream. So he might be one of them. I met another guy named David from La Puente today.
Oh, nice.
He said he, you know, found out about this place through our streaming. So
That's great.
yeah.
It was a nice walk-in. There's several faces from back when we had the room and new faces. It's a nice blend.
Yeah, it's cool. We do every once in a while. We get like these new players that we've never seen before.
Well, it looks like Damian's up 1-0 on this one.
Yeah. Thank you.
And if you are tuning in, it is a race to 2 on the winners. I'm glad to report I won my first match.
Did you play your first match? Who'd you win against?
I played Isaac. I beat Isaac.
I don't know Isaac, do I?
He comes in quite often. Plays on Thursdays. Used to play quite often on the Thursdays. He's friends with Dave.
Okay.
I've known him for several years.
I probably know him by face. Yeah.
So let's see, what does Damian have here?
Well, I lost pretty quick. I lost to Hawaiian Jimmy.
Yeah, sometimes the number 1 draw is not the number 1 spot.
No, it's not. I had him good in the first game. I was up 6-0. But that's Hawaiian Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. He just kind of waits and waits.
He comes back.
Yeah. Don't ever count him out.
No. Anyways, you wanted to make fun of Damian?
Oh. Not on the stream. I'll do that. I'll wait and do that in person. If he makes a bad shot, I will.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll say he's in bank up at 2.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure which pocket he has after that shot.
He does not have the pocket that the Ulysses is looking at right now.
Okay, so
he was trying to bank into the stack there, make something
clear
happen.
the other things, and kind of I think probably carry the cue ball, but got stuck. Well.
He bumped the 7. He's just telling Damian about it, but the cue ball didn't come back and hit the 7, so technically that's not a foul.
Well, if you're in something, you can argue that it went through the path, and you don't know if it would have hit it.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too.
But he's not going to call that foul.
Wow, his second shot. He's a beginning player.
kudos to him for stepping up. This field is a tough field.
Oh, it is. I mean, you know.
And did I see, did Phil lose to Foch the first match?
No. Phil played Foch. Yes, he lost to Foch.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just commentating with Tang, so I got confused that it was Tang he was playing with. But yeah, you're right.
I wasn't sure what was. I didn't see any balls being moved, and he, when I was watching, was making just as many as Foch, so I wasn't quite sure what had happened.
Phil had a good chance to win the second game.
And that scratch, he had a weird scratch.
Oh no, in the first game, and then he was running the balls, and then he just one shot. He just played horrible, and he sold out the game.
Yeah.
So that lost the first game.
Yeah, Foch is another one. You can't give him any opportunities.
No, not Foch. All right, so is he trying to come off the rail there, and then?
He's just clearing it.
Not a bad takeout.
No, it was a very clean takeout. He could have got a little lucky and brushed that one to his pocket a bit, but just clearing the balls. It's a good shot. Damian's Jam Up shirt shows up very nicely on the stream.
It does.
That red is striking.
Yeah. I've been telling people about Jam Up. Yeah, Jam Up sponsored us this holiday season. By the way, there's a sale actually at Jam Up right now for 40% off of selected items. So if you go to jamupapparel.com now, you get up to 40% off, and I think 10% off your first order.
Oh. In addition? Maybe. Check it out, people. Let us know.
jamupapparel.com.
Everybody knows somebody that plays pool that wants to be Jam Up or is Jam Up. So.
Yeah.
Left him a nice bank here on that one ball. I don't think he'd get into too much trouble with. He's going to sell maybe the 14 out, but.
He might draw off of the one, and then he'll. Oh no, he didn't even. Wow.
He didn't even scare the pocket on that one.
No, he didn't, and it actually went back towards Ulysses' hole. He's shooting a little cold today, I think.
He just isn't in the stroke that we're used to seeing him in. I think this is his warm-up.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe if he makes it through a few matches, he'll catch a little stroke that we're used to seeing.
Right. So
got lucky on that lead.
People have said here that, you know, this place should have a beer license. Is there any reason why you guys never got one?
Absolutely, it was not cost efficient.
Okay, so you guys actually looked into it and applied?
We did not go as far to apply. We looked into hiring a company that does that.
Yeah.
And they went through and reviewed everything and kind of gave us the lowdown. And this would have been in 97 or 98, and we were looking at about 150 to 200,000.
Just for a license?
Well, that was
just for a permit.
So to hire the company that does the courting and goes and tries to get it would have been about 50,000. And then you're looking at it. It really is dependent on the city what they cost, what the license costs. But the problem came down to Hard Times does not have food.
Yes.
So you would have had to also redo the kitchen
to make
to
available
alcohol.
Food. Okay.
Because you're with today's liquor licenses or beer licenses, you have to. I don't know I don't remember what the percentage is, but you have to do so much in food, along with the liquor,
justify
the alcohol.
Okay.
So I believe it's 50-50, but don't quote me on that. I think you have to have a kitchen that you do 50% food, 50% beer.
Now wait, was this for a full liquor license or just for beer?
Yeah,
wow,
you can't.
Just for beer and wine.
Well, and you have to remember, we didn't have a good relationship with the city. The city was not really friendly with us at the time. When we took over the pool room, there had been a lot of incidents before we came on board.
Yeah.
And so the city was not overly friendly with us when we began looking into that. But the other side the reason I never like really went any further is the size of the pool room. You would have to have between 12 and 15, I believe, security guards when you switch to
based
beer.
on square footage.
Yes, it's all based on square footage.
So your overhead would have just been ridiculous.
Skyrocketed. Skyrocketed. Yeah. And for those of you that say, well, they used to have it, that's not true. We've never had it. La Habra Hard Times had it. Varsity had beer, I believe.
But those were smaller rooms.
Much, like a third of this size. Very, very much smaller. And Hard Times Sacramento has it, and they do a great job with it. But they went in with it, so they, that was how their business plan.
Yeah.
But that is why.
Yeah.
And at this point, I don't think that a beer license would save the place. There's just too many places that have pool and beer, and they're not making it in California. The rents are too high. The square footage to put in a room like this, it's not cost efficient.
Hello. Wow, what's going on?
I feel like he needs a hug.
I think maybe he's waiting for Ulysses to raise the bet. What do you think?
I know, right? Pool Hall Banger, what was your question?
Oh, about this place.
Oh.
Yeah, the latest is that the owner has bought a little bit of time. That's really all I can say, we don't know how much time.
These guys are not pros. Damian would be at best a semi, maybe a journeyman, a German. No? Oh, he's just being...
He just always asks this question.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was like legit answering your question. Ask real questions.
Damian's beat some pros.
He has, in tournaments, sure, when he was playing all the time. We played a one-pocket tournament years ago at California Billiards, the last one they had out there. And he took...
The West Coast Swing.
Yeah. But no, not the most recent one. The last one they had at the original California Billiards before they closed.
Oh, the Mountain View location.
Yeah. And he went hell with Shane playing some one-pocket.
Oh, wow.
And then Shane said, what the heck's this kid doing? And just started running balls. Damian didn't get it to the table very much after that.
Clip the 7 and go in. Nope.
Yeah, and the last thing I heard was just that it was kind of month to month, waiting to see what happens with the area. But they are doing some massive construction in the corner and
building a little shopping center or something.
It looks like, if anybody's familiar with Long Beach, they put in the Long Beach Exchange with I think there's an Ulta, a few restaurants, Whole Foods, I believe. Anyway, I think that they're looking to do that here. I think they're looking to do a Bellflower Exchange, if I read the advertisement correctly.
Wow.
But I don't know.
Could you imagine a Whole Foods here? Oh my gosh.
I don't know how much. I don't know if it'll be the same stores, but I don't know how much of this block, if you're familiar with the area, will be incorporated into that.
Right.
But even when Dad and I had it, they were talking the eminent domain. So 25 years ago, they were talking about eminent domain, and it finally got to a point where we told the city they either needed to just take the business or
just
stop telling us.
Yeah.
Because they kept threatening us with it. And here we still are.
Yeah. 30 years.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Now, when you guys first bought the place,
1995.
Did you still interact a lot with Chuck Markoulis?
No.
Or was
no,
it
he
like...
was already gone by the time we took
right,
it.
Right.
His son was actually the owner.
Mike.
Chuck was the manager.
Yeah.
Although I believe that, like I did with Dad, he called himself owner.
Yeah.
But by the time that we got on board, we actually were partners with Mike for about a year, doing all the
Look at this.
He's little stuff. How did he get out of that?
Wow.
And no, so I had very limited interactions with Chuck. I mostly knew him from once Sacramento Hard Times opened, and then we would go out there and meet up with Mike and Karen.
Also, the jointed queue recently, you know, in Sacramento, got shut down over some legal issues. And
oh, that's right.
yeah, and
right.
you know, due to the this attorney who is disabled.
And going around suing everyone.
And yeah,
right.
and he's, you know, apparently since 2004, he's filed 2,000 cases, over 2,000 cases.
You gotta love California.
2,000 complaints. And they're, you know, they call the guy a serial filer. But anyway, jointed queue got shut down, and I think it's going away. It's not going to open up again.
That's it's unfortunate. All the old pool rooms, I don't think any of us are up to go.
Yeah.
But my understanding was always that.
Don't say anything. The city might be listening.
Well, no, they've done some redoing on the things here. I don't think there's anything here, but it was always my understanding that if you didn't do any large changes, like structural changes or anything like that, that you didn't have to come up to code. It was only when you were going to make a change or a structural change that you had to bring everything all the way up. You couldn't do baby steps.
They were like grandfathered in.
Yeah.
But apparently what I heard is that grandfather law didn't apply in some cases too. Yeah.
Really?
You know, it's there's loopholes to everything.
Unfortunately, yeah. Sometimes they're in our benefit and sometimes not.
You know, sometimes it's just good to be proactive, and you know, if you do own a business and you have, you know, I don't know, stairs leading to your bathrooms, you maybe should do something about that. Make things handicap access, or
well, even when it's not handicap, we have the ramp,
slip-resistant floors, you know, all that kind of stuff.
And well, so we have tile if you've ever been here, and they were not slip-resistant. So every time it rained, we would put down mats to cover all the tile. There would be no tile showing. So then, I don't know how many, they finally developed something where you could paint over the tile that made it slip resistant. And so then you do that. But, you know, you just don't know what's going to be an issue later on and what's not. He's got a good look at this 12 ball.
Yeah, but
well, it doesn't look like he'll get many runs.
Yeah, you can't miss that shot. You know, he's got heart, though. He's going for it.
God bless. He's up on the stream just playing.
The 9 went in the side.
Huh?
Damian needs 4.
1. He's going to have to swing away to get 4 here.
And he could clip the 8. Yep, he did clip it. It didn't really help him much.
Does he have a 2-rail on the 3 ball?
I think he might be able to squeeze by that by the 12. Yeah. But I don't know if he's going for it.
Which joint in Long Beach?
Yankee Doodles, they're probably talking about. That place closed ages ago.
There was a little bar that had like 10 or 12 tables they put in, but they were red felt, and there was no parking. No, Yankee Doodles is closed. The Long Beach Yankee Doodles is closed. Wow, he really does need a hug. I don't think that Ulysses has enough experience to understand how bad Damian's playing, and that he could be kind of capitalizing on that.
Yeah.
Phoenix and Vegas both have lower rents and lower cost of living, so you can. It's a different.
It's a little easier to justify pool, but those times are going to change as well. It's not getting cheaper all over the country.
No. That's why you see how strong pool is in Texas and things. You can have a bunch of rooms. The rent is relatively cheap. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, pool in the desert. Watch the cue ball.
Go up there, give him a hug.
I'm telling you. I'm gonna lean over when he comes to sit down and ask him.
Yeah. Shout out to Alex.
Damian, do you need a hug?
Shout out to Alex, the mad Italian.
The mad Italian.
Dati Alejandro.
Oh, okay.
Who's watching right now and says, "It looks like there's people at Hard Times." I'm watching live. You're watching POVPOOL. Alex, I met him at Santa Monica Billiards. He plays one pocket, you know.
Okay.
And he kept making fun. Anytime I made a good shot, he'd go, POVPOOL. That's a POVPOOL shot right there.
It'd be nice sometimes to just wear a different face so people didn't just always associate you with it.
I know.
Right?
It's every time I go to play pool, it's like, hey, what's going on? You know, and I love it. Don't get me wrong.
But every once in a while, you want to just hit balls.
And that's why I'll go to Jerry's. No, Jerry's, I have that problem.
I'm like, everybody knows you're Jerry's. What are you talking about?
I have that problem at Jerry's too. Where do I go? Oh, the green room in Glendale. Okay. That's where I go.
That's your hideout?
I go play snooker.
Snooker.
Where's the other room? There's another room I do. I hide out. Can't remember though. That's how little I go play now.
Yeah. Got to keep busy working.
All right, so what's happening here? We got, I think my ball counts off by one ball.
That was a good lead, just bringing it down. When in doubt, just put it down on the back.
Yeah.
On the back rail. Hollywood Billiards has been closed even longer than Yankee Doodles.
Oh, yeah. Hollywood Billiards closed in 2008. I was one of their last bartenders there.
Were you?
Yeah. Oh, and Malarkey's, I heard, closed in Seattle and Washington.
Really?
Big room.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd ever heard of it.
I think that's one that Damian and I hit.
It was one of their biggest rooms.
Then we would have gone there. We did a drive up through Seattle and Oregon and hit all the main rooms.
Maybe we should just stop talking, but I feel like we're talking about dead soldiers here, you know.
All right, let's talk excitement. So I played the...
Congratulations to Team USA.
Yes, oh yes.
Team USA, they beat Team England.
Get in preparation for Moscone.
Yeah, Moscone Cup starts, what, tomorrow, Monday? No, Monday?
Tuesday? Monday.
Is it December 4th? Or December 3rd?
I'm not sure. But go USA.
Yeah, definitely go USA. They look a little more disciplined. I don't know. Did you watch any of that?
I don't know, but Genghis K just said Malarkey's is not closed.
Somebody just told me. Gary Christensen said Malarkey's is closed. And he said it on Facebook, so I'm a little confused now. Sorry about that. Here we go. We just lost Malarkey's pool hall in Washington. I hope Hard Times finds a way to stay open. That's what Gary Christensen told me. So my apologies, guys.
And December 4th for the
Moscone Cup.
So Tuesday.
In Tacoma, Washington, yeah.
All right, Damian, let's see what he can do. What's he gonna do? Cut the 7? No.
What would Brooke do?
Brooke would probably try and cut the 7, which probably
Look
wouldn't
at
have
this.
been the right
Ooh,
shot.
nice.
Crystal Palace, the casino. Yeah.
That's still open?
It is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We drive by it all the time on the 91, but I just feel like I never go there. It's like, it looks to me like an abandoned building.
The lights they don't do the light show that like they used to do, but yeah, it's still open as of, I don't know, 6 months ago. He's gonna cut on the 7 ball.
Ooh.
Well, he's building himself a little nest over by his hole.
That's true. So I'm not sure. I think my ball count was off. So that's 4. That's 5, 6.
Got 10 on the board.
So I'm just gonna keep the 3-2 score. Geraldine, she's in the chat room.
Hi,
Geraldine couldn't make it today.
I'm sad. Cutting the 10. Getting shape on the 1.
Oh, so you were gonna say, did you win something?
Oh, just our league, the Monday league.
Oh.
The one that used to play with us. The Long Beach
one? Oh, right. The West Coast Swing guys.
The West
Coast Challenge guys.
Yeah. So we get to go to San Francisco. Very excited for my team. Yay team.
Is Tom Downey still on your team?
Yeah. Shout out to Tom and Nick Downey, Tommy Punzalan, Xtina Garcia, and Mo. And of course, Ronnie and Susan and Sarah. And Karen. Those are the spouses. And Alicia. Wow. Well, I guess on the good side, he's getting this match to warm up with. Damian, what's the ball count? 6. You have 6?
Okay. Damian's got 6.
And Ulysses just made 1.
So that means he doesn't have 3, he has 2.
All right. And it looks like he's got a straight in 8 ball here. It's a little hard to tell from our camera.
It goes. I think it goes, yeah. But you know how these pockets are. They're scary. This table?
Oh. Yeah, but if you don't know it's scary, then it's not scary, right? I don't know that Ulysses would know what's a scary table.
That's true.
So Damien needs 1. So as we're sitting here, instead of talking all the negative, I'm gonna tell you a story about the first tournament I ran here at Hard Times.
All right, do that. That's what I want to hear.
I ran the Sunday tournament when we were getting 96 players.
Yeah, monthly.
Yeah, we added $1,000. It was, I think, $30 entry fee, $1,000 added. And so the first tournament we ran with that was, we had 104 players, I believe. And after that, we capped it at 96. So I'm running a 96 player, and I told them no call-ins. You're here. Somebody wants to put you in, that's up to you. But if I call your match, you're up. We had gotten into the habit of passing our friends so they could take longer to show up. And that'll be the game.
Yeah, that will be the game.
And so
go on.
So the first one I ran, Alex Lowenko from Riverside.
Yeah, Alex Lau, yeah.
We drew, and he was number 1. Well, we were playing from the top.
Okay.
And Alex had one of the other guys pay for him, so he was not here. His was the first match I called. I gave him the 15-minute grace period. and forfeited Alex.
Ow.
Who was one of my good friends at the time. We used to practice together. Like, I mean, it was... So I forfeit him. He shows up about 2:30.
Yeah.
And is just as mad as can be.
Okay.
That he got forfeited because
and this is a test for you because it's like you're running your first tournament, big tournament.
I'd run the little ones,
right?
But yeah, and
but the monthly is like a big deal.
Yeah, and
so you gotta
I gotta hold my ground.
Yeah.
So he was forfeited. I feel like my dad gave him his entry fee back behind my back. I feel like that's how.
Like apologizing for you.
Yeah. But he forfeited his match, right? And after that, you had to be here, and everybody showed up.
That's crazy.
It was what it was. But yeah, you only have to forfeit your friends one time, and the people that are not your friends show up on time.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Who's your Santa?
Who's my Santa?
Who was that Santa? Jam Up Santa.
Yeah. 40% sale.
Come and get it. Oh, I like that shirt.
Yeah, and those shirts come in all kinds of colors too, by the way, like different color combinations. You can customize them. So.
And you saw Damian's, was that design?
Yeah, yeah.
All the flag design.
All the stuff you're seeing on the screen is Jam Up Apparel, so check out jamupapparel.com. And I don't know.
Ooh, that one's nice.
Check out brookthomason.com.
No, that's not. I don't know who that is. I don't know what that is. You can look me up on Facebook. It's fine.
So you got any pool like aspirations anymore? Like you just like having fun in your league? Because I know you got to. Just because you sold the pool hall.
So I never had aspirations when we had the pool hall.
Yeah. You just kind of grew up in it.
Well, so my dad bought the pool room when I was 22 years old, and prior to that would not take me to a pool hall.
Okay.
Did not want me in the pool room environment.
Prior to 22.
When I was 22, he said, "Here's the biggest pool room in the country. I'd like you to go ahead and run this." So it was a bit overwhelming. Yeah. But I never wanted to get better. There was so much action at the time.
Yeah.
All I wanted to do was gamble.
Okay.
So I never
wanted that bug.
I never wanted to play better. I loved I would get the 6 out in the breaks from people. I would get 11-3 in the breaks playing one pocket.
Yeah.
And play for just whatever they wanted to play for. I mean, at the time I had money to bet.
Yeah.
And so I didn't. When we sold the room, then I decided I wanted to play a little bit better. So actually, after we sold the room, my game jumped up about a ball and a half. And I mean, I always want to get better. I'm looking to take lessons. I'm getting some lessons from Daniel Baker when he gets back from England.
Oh, he's supposed to be a good teacher.
I've heard nothing but good things.
I actually had the pleasure of when I went to the Chinese 8-ball tournament. I went and warmed up there a lot at the on those tables before the tournament took place. So that being said, Daniel Baker was tutoring Michael Leahy for 6 hours, I think.
I believe.
And I was on the next table over listening to his whole lesson. And it was great. I was, I felt like I got a free lesson out of it. He's a good teacher, Daniel Baker.
Yeah, he does. You get like 6 or 8 hour classes and gives you drills and things. And so I'm very much looking forward to that. So I would like to invest and get a little bit better. There's another ball, I think, in me.
Yeah.
I think I can get another ball up.
Right on.
But as far as tournaments and stuff go, I love just playing bar table tournaments. I love going to Vegas and playing the Griffs events.
Yeah.
I'm heading up in January to play. There's a women's event at Q Club. I'm going to play an 8-ball event there.
Okay, great.
So yeah, I just want to play for me. I don't have any aspirations to play. There's not enough of a women's tour to play.
No, there isn't.
So yeah,
not enough of a men's tour either.
Well, there is none of men's tours. So.
And you can't play in those. So.
No, but I can play on the Mez, so I do that.
That's true.
And I play up in Vegas and just local bar table events mostly. Yeah. But I'm playing today, so I'm on the winners. And I think
I'm on the one loss, and they just called my name. So that being said, I want to thank you, Brooke.
Thank you.
Hopefully, you can check in with us during closer to the finals or something.
Absolutely.
And maybe I'll actually put you with somebody else.
Melinda's supposed to be here later, and we're always a good time.
That would be good. All right, guys.
Bye out there in Streamland.
Thanks again to Jam Up Apparel. We'll be right back. You're watching the Hard Times first weekend live from Hard Times Bellflower, California. Thanks a lot, everybody. Yeah. What table? Seven ball, wing ball, one ball.